Labourers labouring. Monday, 10:00 hours, Liverpool. 26 fresh-faced young Christians raring to go. 2 of the best youth workers Pops knew, Bernard and Jackie, and their 2 children. 2 dedicated pastors of the church, Pete and Sue and their 2 children. Pops and Nana and their 5 children. 1 56-seater AEC coach just bought second-hand and serviced to transport above. 1 40-foot Mercedes truck and insulated trailer, transporting marquee, seats, generators, food, camping tents, sleeping bags, luggage, etc. Monday, 20:00 hours, having crossed the channel and arrived in Hasbrook, northern France, prepared evening meal for 40 hungry travellers and sorted out sleeping arrangements. Boys at the front of the trailer, girls at the back of the trailer, curtain in between, the oldies and under 10s in the truck. Tuesday, 700 hours, prayers, breakfast on the road at 10:00 hours, heading south. Wednesday and Thursday, ditto. Friday, 2300 hours, arrive outside church building, Porto, Portugal. Young people very hot, very tired, very hungry, most of them smelly. It's quickly realised that the team is not really wanted by the leader of the church in Porto, so Pops phones the headquarters of the Brazilian mission in Portugal. Their immediate response lovingly says, "Please come and all stay with us tonight and we will work out tomorrow what to do." Saturday, 200 hours, all bedded down for the night. Saturday, 700 hours, no laying on mission. After prayer and breakfast, Ananias, the leader of Antioch Brazilian Mission, says he has spoken to a young missionary couple who have recently arrived in Portugal and would be thrilled for the team to hold a mission in the town where they have just set up. Saturday, 1100 hours, arrive in Felgueiras and meet Getulio and his wife Graciola, who already have permission from the owner of a private piece of land opposite where they live for the site of the marquee. It's a good site, maybe half the size of a football field, but it's overgrown with brambles and shrub. Saturday, 1600 hours, finished clearing the site using any tools that are available, most effective being the marquee's steel stakes. Lots of blisters and scratches, a new experience for some of the young Christians. Doing good, comments Pops. Jackie and Sue dispense sticking plasters, etc. Nana makes supper. Sunday, 900 hours. After breakfast and prayers, start erecting the marquee. Lots of shouting of orders. Always takes longer with a new team, says Nana to a surprised Sue and Jackie. Sunday, 1900 hours. After washing, half a bucket of water only, lucky one scrounging the shower from Getulio's, Pete with his guitar leads the team singing through the streets of Felgueiras, inviting people to the meeting. Dozens of local people follow the music into the marquee. Sunday, 1945 hours. Marquee packed with people, standing room only at the back, many already starting to respond to the gospel. Sunday, 2300 hours. Tired but rejoicing, bed down for the night. Monday, 900 hours. In prayer meeting, someone reads the account in the Acts of Paul in Corinth. Believe the Lord has many people in the town. Afterwards, young people start to organise visiting, practice dramas, singing, and an afternoon children's meeting for every day of the mission. Monday, 19:30 hours, meeting starts. Monday, 1945 hours, town mayor arrives and asks permission to speak. Uh-oh, says Pops to Nana. What have we done wrong this time? Is he going to close down the mission? Bernard, who is leading the meeting, hands the mic over to the mayor. The mayor says, "When we first saw you young English arrive in our town, we were afraid you had come just to get drunk and cause trouble. But when we saw your young people work so hard and how friendly you were towards us, we had to change our minds. And now we have heard your message of Jesus. We know it is what our town needs. We are very glad you came and you are very welcome. Please continue with as many meetings as possible." From then on, everyone in the team was invited for meals with different families in the town, and a bigger blessing, they could even use their showers any time they liked. At the end of 2 weeks, many had experienced the forgiveness of sins and the life of Jesus flooding their hearts, and others had been set free from addictions and witchcraft. Monday, 600 hours, 2 weeks later, Pops makes everybody get up and make an early start to break camp and take down the marquee. Nana tells Pops it's too early, there's no need to rush, but he takes no notice. With everything packed away, the vehicles checked and all the team accounted for, they say their goodbyes to the people in the town and especially Getulio and Graciola. Pete and Bernard, their families and the team head back to England. Pops, Nana and the children head to the next mission. Saturday, 1700 hours, team arrived back in Liverpool. Some time later, Pops was told it was like watching folks stepping off the coach from a war zone. All of them were exhausted. Some of them were still carrying bruises, one even with an arm in his sling, but all of them with incredible stories of seeing how God can move and how he can transform lives, and Pop's hopes, some with a vision for the future. 4 months later, Pops travels back to Falgaris to see how things are doing. He finds hundreds of people packed into one of the town's large meeting rooms, many of them singing and praising the Lord, standing, clapping, others on their knees praying. When Pops begins to speak, one or two start screaming. So he tells the evil spirits to shut up and leave, and things become quiet, and they all enjoy the lovely presence of the Lord. Over an evening meal with Getulio, he tells Pops what used to happen before the mission. 2 coachloads of folk from the town used to travel to another town to attend spiritualist meetings, but since the start of the church, at least 2 coaches every Sunday are now travelling in the opposite direction to spend the day with the Christians in Falgaris. Getulio and Graciola have their hands full, but are rejoicing in what God is doing.